Welcome to our 2013 cruise to Southeast Asia. On this colorful map, you can see the 4 countries that we visited. First, Singapore, then Indonesia. After we left Indonesia, we went to Malaysia. Our final stop was Thailand.
Singapore was a part of Malaysia, but became independent in the 1960s.
From Singapore, we stopped in 3 of Indonesia's 17,000 islands: Lombok, Komodo Island, and Bali. Although Indonesia is predominantly a Muslim country, Bali is Hindu.
After Indonesia, we went to Malaysia, where we visited Kuala Lumpur, its capital city, and Penang, its second largest city.
Our last stop was Phuket, a tiny island which is part of Thailand. Come join us on our cruise to Southeast Asia.
Why? Singapore is the most beautiful place on earth because of all our different people. It's not the buildings or the trees or anything. It's the racial harmony that we get here. We're so cosmopolitan and we live so happily together. You see, we have no riots here, we don't fight, we give in to each other. It's Chinese festival, the Malays will give in to us. It's Malay festival, we give in to the Malays. So with all the vibrant culture going on, and we just add on and make everybody happier. Yeah.
Great job.
So like I was saying, because we live in harmony, like on Boat Quay, on one side, the south bank, the Chinese would be going, so you have Chinese culture going on one side of the bank. On the north side, depending on what opera is playing in the Victoria Theatre.
Oh, how beautiful.
And I can't do Malay songs in this, it's too much, yeah.
Thank you, Patricia.
Right, today, for the glimpse of Singapore, we have very interesting architecture. You'll be noticing that things are trying to take off buildings all the time. Yeah, right out here with one. It's a ship that's trying to take off from 3 different buildings. We're an island that's 43 kilometers this way and 23 kilometers that way. Yeah, so depending on high tide and low tide, we a little bit more or less. Yeah, but we're an island, so we're surrounded by the sea. And our neighbors are Malaysia in the north and Indonesia in the south.
This is the Marina Barrage, where they have freshwater reservoir being built here to provide fresh water, because Singapore is an island nation of 5 million with no real source of fresh water. They have to import water. They're trying to find alternatives and store it in this reservoir here.
So we're an island, we do not have enough space for cultivation or agriculture of any sort, but so we are busy with the ports. And now you have a beautiful skyline of the city skyline, and look in the distance. You see the 3 buildings to the back of the boat facing you. Yeah?
This is the Marina Bay Sands, designed by the Israeli architect Moshe something, and it has a ship on top with 3 hotel buildings and casinos below. And you see below it part of his design, the artificial trees we saw at dark last night, all lit up. They're going to be covered in plants. You see the concert hall ahead of us with the curved white roof. It's sort of a concept similar to the Sydney Opera House. And you see the
Marina Bay, Marina side.
big Ferris wheel modeled on the London Eye, but much bigger.
Singapore, we are 5 million. Our population is about 5 million now and increasing. And what do we consist of? We have 67% Chinese, like me. I'm third generation Chinese now. The original Aboriginal people who live here are the Malays, but now they're only 15%. Yeah, because migration, from China. And then also India now, lots of Indians coming in, so 12% and rising. And the rest are others like you guys, with the Arabs, Jewish, and everybody else. So the food here is good. You can experience all kinds of food, very, very cosmopolitan.
Behind me, you see the conservatory where they are growing beautiful plants from Europe that require cooler climes than where we are in the equator. So they have refrigerated conservatories growing beautiful flowers for this park area in those buildings with the beautiful white curved roofs.
No place for agriculture because we are too small as an island, but we have more than 22 golf courses. Where's your priorities, Okay, how did we get our name Singapore? We used to be called Temasek, which means sea town. Yeah, so we were a fishing village. And
behind me, the white sculpture you see is the merlion. It's a symbol of Singapore. The legend is that a prince from faraway area saw the island of Singapore and wanted to explore it. When he came, he and his party were nearly eaten by a lion. So they came by boat, thus the mermaid symbol, and then they avoided being eaten by a lion, thus the lion. So this is the merlion symbol of Singapore. And the word Singapore means lion settlement, Lion City. These are the artificial trees designed to complement the gardens here. They're many, many stories high, and they're covered with, or they will be eventually covered with bromeliads, which will make the pink blooms will be particularly striking when they're finished being covered. All this is brand new, so yet they are not yet covered. These are the super trees that were put here to add a natural element. They were supposed to be made out of soil, but there was a problem with the soil, so they built them out of concrete and steel, but they've added plants to make the natural element. Truly amazing.
Look, heliconias to your right. Bright and colorful blooms commonly found in a tropical rainforest. The Jurong Bird Park is one of the largest heliconia collection center in the world and the only one in Asia.
Hello and hi, a very good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the Hornbill Amphibian exhibit of Jurong Bird Park for the Hornbill Chit Chat program. Alright, just a brief introduction on this beautiful birds. There are a total of 54 species of hornbills, alright, found in the whole world. And we have 18 species right here in the bird park. 14 species are from Asia, while the remaining 4 come from Africa. In fact, Jurong Bird Park owns the largest collection of Southeast Asian hornbills found in captivity. You people are lucky.
Something nice to say. Would you like to say hello? You catch that? Very cute. Hello, right? Alright, but one more time say hello. A very into the cup. Let's see if Butter can do it. Alright, Butter, take the pen and off you go. Alright, Butter, you can put the pen down. Alright, now look at Butter, okay? The pen is longer than the mouth of the cup. Whoa, very good. Now, Butter, okay, deliver this used toy to the nice gentleman right over there. There you go. Okay, now look at Butter. He likes to put the keychain upside down, okay? Alright, Butter, you don't have to put it upside down. There you go. Now, thank you. Here you go. Alright, let's give our brave volunteer a round of applause. Yeah. We can afford the smile, keep to the correct thing. Now, we can find the shape. Okay, so we can put the okay? If you can put the thumb, you can make the whole top. Okay, now, not good enough. It's the star of the show. One more time. Put your hands up for Picasso. Louder. Yes, much better. This guy, oh, he likes it as well. Now, can anyone tell me who Picasso is? Anyone? Alright, look at Picasso paint. There you go. Okay, look at that. It's very cute and painting, right? Now, can anyone tell me which foot is Picasso using to paint?
Right.
Yes, very good. Now, Picasso here is a right footer. Now, just like you and I, okay, some of us are left-hander and a right-hander, but okay, some of them are left footer and a right footer as well. Now, imagination in order to figure out what Picasso is painting. Well, for me, somehow looks like fireworks. What do you think? Do you see any other things? Yes, fireworks, right? Is that our last color? Now look at the painting. It's very beautiful. Alright, he's done. See, let's give Picasso a round of applause, everybody. Alright, 1, 2, 3, smile.
Guys, now ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are going to take you all on a journey that no other show has gone before. Yes, we will be attempting to bring 100 birds on stage. So let's start counting.
We've had a great day at Jurong Bird Park, and it is beautiful here. We enjoyed everything we saw.
Dee Dee, we are so fortunate to be on a nice cruise like this. Not everyone is as fortunate as we are.
Right.
I'm reminded of this when I was talking to a fellow last night after dinner. He was telling me about a woman back home whose husband had died this year, leaving her with 3 small children. Not only that, she'd been laid off from her job and her landlord was threatening to evict her if she doesn't pay the rent.
Terrible.
I was so moved by his story, I gave him $500 on the spot to give her. But as we were parting company, I turned to him and said, "Just how do you know this woman anyway?" Do you know what he said?
What did he say?
He said, "I'm her landlord."
To say goodbye to you. I'll do a Neapolitan love song.
Dee Dee, here we are in Singapore, and you just won't believe it, but here in Singapore, they have a J-Date service.
Really?
Let me share with you some of the personals I picked up from their newspaper. Divorced Jewish man seeks partner to attend shul, light Shabbat candles, attend brises and bar mitzvahs. Religion, not important. And here's from a woman. Female graduate student studying Kabbalah, Zohar, exorcism, Dibbux, and meditation. No weirdos, please. Here's one from a man. I am a sensitive Jewish prince whom you can open your heart to. Share your innermost thoughts and deepest secrets. Confide in me. I'll understand your problems. No fatties, please. And finally, this one from a young man. Jewish male, 34, very successful, smart, independent, and self-made. Looking for a girl whose father will hire me. Dee Dee, that sure was a great river cruise we had in Singapore.
Right.
But you know, our first formal night pictures came back. I was looking at them. I'm so wrinkled, I'm so gray, and I'm so overweight. Please, say something that's going to make me feel better about myself.
Well, there's nothing wrong with your eyesight.
Welcome to the beautiful islands of Lombok. It's so beautiful because you will see a lot of things that you wouldn't forget, so you will visit Lombok again. Lombok is one of the 33 provinces in Indonesia with about 3.2 million people on Lombok. And from 3.2 million of people in Lombok, there are 85% are Muslim. The national language that we speak is Bahasa Indonesia, but the local language is completely really different compared to Lombok. Talking about Lombok itself, we always remember about how beautiful of the island, especially about the beaches, yes, beautiful of the volcano and the waterfall. People are really nice, really friendly, really love to talk to you, but maybe one thing that you must learn as well is the local language, because not many people in Lombok could speak English. Okay, that's a little bit about the islands, and really hope that you would explore our lovely Lombok Island. Thank you very much.
Dee Dee, I had such a great conversation with these three doctors in the bar the other night, and I wanted to share it with you. They were talking about the medical progress in their country. The American doctor said, "We had a baby boy who was born without arms. We attached a pair of arms to him, and now he's a boxer in the Olympics."
Wow.
The English doctor said, "That's nothing. We had a baby girl who was born without legs. We attached a pair of artificial legs to her, and now she is a triathlete marathon runner in the Olympics." Do you know what the Indonesian doctor said?
No, what did the Indonesian doctor say, Gary?
The Indonesian doctor said, "That's nothing. We had a baby boy born without a head. We attached a coconut to him, and now he's president of Indonesia." Okay, that's good.
Welcome to Komodo National Park, based in Komodo Island.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. So welcome to in Komodo National Park in Komodo Island, and today you are here in Loch Liang.
Here on Komodo Island, we see our very first Komodo dragon just walking along the trail, keeping us company. And we're going to hear all about these dragons from the forest ranger. Our guide tells us that this one is a medium-sized one. I would say it's about 5 or 6 feet long, counting the tail.
In incubation time, the eggs 8 to 9 months, like human being, and they put the eggs in the grains. They make a hole for the lady eggs. Yeah. After the hatchlings, baby dragon come out from the hole and then climb up the trees to protect by themselves from the mother, because the mother didn't care and didn't protect the baby, but they eat the baby. and the baby must go to up the trees for protect by themselves until 2 or 3 years old on the trees. Yes, after 3 years they going down. Yeah, for the looking for food like geckos, insect, little snake.
What do
Yes.
they eat while they're in the tree?
Like little snake, geckos, insects, yeah, in the trees. The total population of the dragons on this island is more than 2,000, and then the ratio male is more than female. Different 3 or 4 male, 1 female. It's a breeding season in July to August. Male dragon they always fight for female, and then Komodo dragon their breeding season start July to August, and then they lay the eggs start September.
Komodo dragons are cannibalistic. They will eat smaller dragons. Also here they eat deer. There are wild deer on the island and wild boar and wild water buffalo. They eat any of those things. Their bite is so full of bacteria that if they bite something, they just hang around and wait for it to die and then eat it.
Dee Dee, before we left for our cruise, I went over to Kevin's and Aaron's house to say goodbye to Charlie. And I said to Kevin, "Hey Kevin, I can tell what Charlie had for breakfast just by looking at his face." Kevin said, "Okay, what did he have for breakfast?" I said, "Eggs." Do you know what Kevin said?
No, what did Kevin say?
Kevin said, "Wrong, that was yesterday."
In the hatchling time, March to April, baby dragon they come out from the hole and then climb up the trees to protect by themselves from the mother, because the mother didn't care and they didn't protect the baby, but they eat the baby. They are cannibal.
The mother eats a baby.
Yeah, so nice mother.
Nice mother, not so nice.
As a baby dragon, they stay on the trees for 2 or 3 years old on the trees.
The estimated number of dragons on this island is 2,000 Komodo dragons. They only live in 4 islands in the world, right around here, which is all part of Komodo National Park. This is the main island where the park is.
And Komodo dragon, and scientists believe Komodo dragon they can live up to 50 years old. 50 years old, maybe longer, depend on the food. Because Komodo dragon they don't so often eat, normally once a month.
Just once a month.
Once a month. They can eat too much, up to 80% its body weight.
80% of their body
It's
weight.
more than 60 kilograms. And then also, Komodo dragon they have a bacteria in the saliva. Yes, they have 60 types of bacteria, and just one is very septic. The name of the bacteria Listeria. And so when there are people get bitten by dragon, they must go to hospital for they get antibiotic. Yeah, they have antibiotic in hospital.
Or else the person will die. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bali. So my name is Sukarsa. Because Bali we have only 2 seasons. They are dry season, April to October, and then wet season or rainy season from November until March. It's very small island. So the wide of Bali, west east, they are 150 kilometers or about 90 miles. South north, they are about 60 miles or 90 kilometers. 90 by 150 kilometer or 60 by 90 mile. So it's a very small island. So the population of Bali, they are almost 4 million.
Okay. Here we are in Bali.
At the Uluwatu Temple, commemorating the Hindu gods of Bali.
Okay.
This is the statue of the Hindu god Vishnu, and it's an illustration of God's care for life and all beings. Vishnu is the owner of Amerta. I don't know exactly what that is, but it says in the form of water, as the source of fertility, giving wealth and life to the universe. So thus the water here in the Vishnu statue. Very amazing.
Dee Dee, you're never going to believe this.
What?
I ran into an old friend of mine on this cruise. Somebody I hadn't seen since my children were little boys. He said, "How are you?" And then he asked me, "Are you still making movies like you used to when Michael and Kevin were little?" I said, "I sure am. In fact," I said, "since that time I've doubled my audience." You know what he said?
What did he say?
"Congratulations. I didn't realize you got remarried."
Almost 4 million for the population of Bali, and about 75% of them, they are farming rice. So rice paddy is the main crop in Bali, yeah, but the biggest income for the government is the tourism, tourist industry. I can say 90% for the economy in Bali is depend on tourism. So tourism is very dominant, is the most income for the local people, also the government. Of the island, they are only 60 by 90 mile or 100 by 150 kilometer. So Bali is very populated island. Bali is second populated island in Indonesia after Java. Java is most populated, yeah, because 60% of 220 million in Indonesia, they live in Java. So Java is the most populated. Sumatra, Kalimantan, Sulawesi, West Irian, they are very big island but less population. So that is why Bali has unique culture, unique traditional, also ceremony, and the living of Balinese, they are a bit different.
Doesn't matter, everybody speak English. In case you can't speak English, let me know. Okay, I only speak 4 languages. I speak Chinese. Yeah, I speak Cantonese. I speak Malay. I speak English and German. Or maybe one more, double Dutch. Okay. Kuala means the river mouth. Yeah. Lumpur is the mud. So they start looking for tin. The Chinese start looking for tin. Yeah. So because of tin, is Kuala Lumpur established. Okay. But somehow not a big city. It's only 1.7 million. But bear in mind, every day 3 million cars go to the city, and 70% one person. You know, we always have a love affair with cars. You know, they're much closer than your wife. Malaysia consists of 2 parts. Yeah.
Okay.
So, the total area, 330,000 square kilometers. But 65% is still green. Yeah? Okay, population 28 million, but 10% are not Malaysians. Yeah? They are migrant workers, mainly from the neighboring countries. For example, from Indonesia, yeah, from Thailand, Vietnam, Burma, Philippines, and some even from Nepal. Yeah, they are working here. If you look around, the one cleaning the street, working in the construction, they are not Malaysians. Yeah, because Malaysians don't want to do this kind of job. Okay?
I'm standing here in front of the Petronas Twin Towers. They are some of the tallest buildings in Southeast Asia. There's two twin towers connected by a bridge that goes between them. In our last visit to Kuala Lumpur, we visited here. It's very interesting to hear about the engineering and how these were built. They are the offices of an important oil company, the National Oil Company of Malaysia. Hence the wealth in the beautiful city we see around us, Kuala Lumpur. There's a lot of oil money here. And that's what built these beautiful towers. They're amazing. Having fun at the bird In the background, you see the KL Tower and the Petronas Oil Company towers that are two identical ones joined by a bridge. Famous landmarks of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, where we have stopped. We've had a lovely day at the Kuala Lumpur Bird Park. Fascinating.
Dee Dee, in this part of the world, they sure do love telling jokes about Islamic terrorists.
Really?
Yesterday, during our tour, I overheard a policeman who was following an Islamic terrorist. The terrorist was walking down the street with a cow.
Really?
The policeman asked him, "Where are you going with that cow?" The terrorist said, "I'm taking it to my house to keep it in my home." The policeman said, "What about the flies? What about the stink?" Do you know what the terrorist said?
No, what did the terrorist say?
The cow will just have to get used to it. What happens when a Muslim terrorist doesn't pay his garbage bill?
I don't know. What does happen when a Muslim terrorist doesn't pay the garbage bill?
They stop delivering. What do you say to a Muslim at Christmas?
I don't know. What do you say?
"I'll have a quart of milk, a loaf of bread, and a lottery ticket, please." How many Muslims does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know. How many Muslims does it take to change a light bulb?
None. They prefer to sit in the dark and blame it on the Jews. And finally, what do you call a first-time offender in a Muslim country?
I don't know. What do you call a first-time offender in a Muslim country?
Lefty.
Welcome to Penang. Hello.
Thank you.
Hello. Selamat jalan.
Dapat dia ambil gambar.
Be careful.
Selamat datang.
So, a very good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Penang. My name is Tony, and Captain Abu. So today we'll be going round the island, which is about 85 kilometers. Yeah. The island is only about 293 square kilometers. The state of Penang consists of the island itself and a strip of land on the peninsula of Malaysia that is Province Wellesley. And there are about 700,000 people living on the island and 800,000 on the mainland. So the whole state of Penang has about 1.5 million people. And here we are multiracial, but majority are Chinese. So we don't have a Chinatown yet. So now we are in the city of Georgetown, that is the capital of the state of Penang.
Here we are at a Penang fruit market, and just by the side of the road we see the beautiful dragon fruit, which is very tasty. Tastes something like a kiwi fruit when you open it up. It has white flesh with black little seeds in it, and it's very delicious. And we also see mangoes, bananas, pomelos, which are like giant grapefruits, limes, and all kinds of goodies. Oh, papayas are over there too. So all kinds of delicious things. And they're selling spice because we are in the Spice Islands. So they're selling cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, all kinds of nice spices as well. All right, this is the durian we see in front of us. It's a very popular fruit in this part of Southeast Asia. It smells terrible, but it tastes delicious. They said it smells like hell and tastes like heaven. And the stinkier it is, the better the taste. The smell is something like blue cheese. It is pretty smelly, but apparently it's delicious.
That is the one that you create back home, where you cook. We slice these into thin pieces, then we make them to nutmeg candy. For making chocolates. We soak this in water to get rid of the flesh, then from the beans here we roast them. Then we grind them into powder to make chocolate. Cocoa. And this is the betel nut that they chew with arecanut leaf, tobacco and lime, and they can get high for only 10 cents. Pinong. And this is the pomelo. It's just like a giant grapefruit.
We're here in front of the Thai Buddhist temple in Penang. This temple was built in 1835 on land donated by Queen Victoria, and a reclining Buddha was added in 1957, which is the 4th largest reclining Buddha in the world. It's covered in gold leaf but made of cement. So we're going inside to see it. Here we see the entrance to the Thai Buddha temple, gilded in gold leaf. And there's the guardian statues outside to keep away evil spirits. It symbolizes Buddha at the end of his 80 years when he was dying. But you'll see that his expression is very happy because Buddha was all about finding serenity and peace. Here we see the seven-headed dragon, which represents the 7 days of the week. We're entering, we have to take our shoes off.
So this reclining Buddha is 33 meters long. It's made from cement. And surrounding the walls, they are all together, there are 10,000 Buddhas.
We hear there are 10,000 Buddhas in this temple. You can see that there are many, many all over the walls and many figures of Buddha. Here we see in the walls of this Thai Buddhist temple the niches where the ashes of devotees are contained, and it's a perpetual memorial. So if you're so lucky as to get your ashes here, they can stay here forever for a small fee, a large fee.
Adai-adai na indung dayang anding sidang na indang. Oh pulau cermin dayang anding, jernih aingnya jernih.
Now we're going to the Burmese temple.
This was presented by the Burmese government to this temple about 12 years ago. Huh?
And all this carving is teak wood?
Yeah, teak.
So this is marble covered with gold?
Yeah, gold leaf.
We're here at the Burmese Buddhist temple, where many of the artifacts were donated by the Burmese government. There's teakwood carvings inside that are all donated, and it's very beautiful. Here we can see the beautiful carvings outside the temple as well, little temples all around. It's a beautiful place. Here we see the little boy ringing the bell. That's a tradition at the Burmese temples. Now I'm going to ring the bell, which is a good luck gesture in the Burmese temple. I hope that brings us lots of good luck.
Dee Dee, it's wonderful how the ship's crew members are always trying to improve their English.
Right.
One of them told me he was born right here in Malaysia. When I asked him which part, do you know what he said?
No, what did he say, Gary?
All of me.
Okay, everybody, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Baby Elephant Show. And before the show, let's begin some information about the elephant for you, everybody. To see the show? Yeah. Yeah, if you're ready, please clap the big hand for the elephant, please. Okay, let me introduce our baby elephant. Can look at the big one left side of you. Her name is Nati. Nati, say good morning. Sawadika. Good morning. And small one, her name is Nongka. Nongka, say good morning. How to say good morning? Okay, Sawadika. For the first show, Nati will show you how to sit down on the ground. Nati, sit down, please, Nati. Oh, Nongka, sit down and keep it smiling. Welcome to Island Safari. Very sweet smile. Welcome to Thailand, the land of smile. 1, 2, 3. Oh, very good. Next, don't coach you all. Welcome to Sexy Bomb, Sexy Show. 1, 2, 3. Oh, very sexy. Thank you, thank you. And next, look at the big one. Look at Natty. Natty, she's a sport girl. And today, Natty will show you playing basketball. Then we use the trunk, right hand, hold the ball, and shooting. Are you ready, Natty? Oh, 1, 2, 3, stand up, and shooting. Oh, very good. The goalkeeper, who's the winner today? 1, 2, 3, Natty running and kick. Oh, very good. Okay, one more time. If you're ready, Natty, please running. 1, 2, 3, Natty, run, and kick. Oh. Okay, thank you, goalkeeper. Thank you so much today. You win. So sorry. Frank does big balloon. How many balloons broken today, Natty? Are you ready, Natty? Okay, for the first one. 1, 2, 3, Natty, dance. Oh, double. Very good, Natty. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Natty, I need the last one. Oh, missing one. Okay, don't worry. One more. Everybody know banana, no energy. One more time, Natty. 1, 2, 3. Finish energy, Natty. Okay, thank you, Natty. Thank you. Everybody, and next, welcome to highlight of the show. Welcome everybody to elephant massage. Yeah, somebody would like to join with us. Elephant massage. Elephant massage. 1, 2, 3. Oh, big kiss. Oh. Thank you so much. And next, please. Oh, goalkeeper. Beautiful goalkeeper. Anangan, come on. Make a massage. 1, 2, 3. Big kiss. Nongkam. Oh. Somebody would like to take picture with the elephant. You can touch.
Here's my chance to meet a real celebrity performer. You want to throw that banana?
Oh, look. He's got 4 now. He's got 4.
I'm here with this celebrity performer, the elephant. Very exciting. Nice elephant. I touched it. You should be very happy.
Monkey training school, like back home, you send the kid to the school. In Thailand, we send the monkey to the school. And the whole course of training, it can be divided into 3 stages. The first stage, when the monkey arrives at the school, the monkey will be trained in the night. Because of in the night, the monkey will get better concentration.
Come on, monkey. One more, Johnny, one more. Feel big and jump down on the ground.
Elephant riding adventure. So the first location that we are going is the elephant camps on the road, right? In Thailand, sometimes you see the sign, beware of the elephants. The elephant pictures on the sign. He is the mascot of Thailand. When people thinking about Thailand, the first animal which is always come out from minds is always the elephant. And the elephant been used in Thailand for a long time back in our history. And in Thailand, we found a country for 800 years.
Ooh, we're here riding an elephant through the Thai jungle in Phuket, Thailand. You don't say Phuket, you say Phuket, we found out.
And the elephant is concerning with the Thai way of life since we found the country. According to the Hinduism belief, the elephant is the vehicle of the gods. One god in the Hinduism, they ride the elephant. So when we bring the elephant to serve the people, in the past we only bring the elephant to serve for the king and queen only. And the normal people, I mean the ordinary people, we can't ride the elephants because we believe that it just belongs to the gods. And when we have a war with our neighborhoods, I mean, I'm talking about over 200 years. When we have war with our neighborhoods, like Laos, like Cambodia, like Burma, the responsibility of the king is to sit right on the head of the elephants and fight face to face to the king of another country. It doesn't matter how old the king is, but his duty at war is sit right on the head and fight. So to be honest, we lost many kings.
Hey Dee Dee, what did the hotel manager here in Phuket say to the elephant who ran up an enormous bill that he couldn't pay?
I don't know. What did the hotel manager say to the elephant?
Pack your trunk and beat it before I call the police. Dee Dee, the women in this country are so beautiful. I asked one of them, why do you take baths in milk? Do you know what she said?
No, what did she say, Gary?
Because I can't find a cow tall enough for a shower.
I see along the little creek bank here that there's lots of elephant ears growing. Is that just a coincidence?
Into two groups in Thailand. First one is the wild elephants, which is stay in the wild, in the forest. So this elephant at the moment is a preserved animal. The second group we call domestic elephant. These elephants, they're born in the human village, and they spend the whole life with the human village, and they've been feed the food by the human. So the elephant that works for the kings, works in the deforestation business, they are all domestic elephants. So these elephants, we can't release them back to the jungle because of they already lose survival behaviors. They don't know how to feed themselves. They don't know how to survive themselves in the jungle. And one more reason is, in Thailand, at the moment we have only 9% of the green area left for whole country. Especially in the dry season. You can imagine like there'll be a lack of food, no water. Since at the moment we still have problems that the wild elephants, they in the dry season, they have no food in jungle. They come to the village and destroy the plantation, agriculture of the human, and they've been killed by the human. So this is the reason, the main reason that we can't release the domestic elephant back to the jungle. So what we do now, we give them in order to make them survive and make sure that they have the food to eat. We bring them to work in the tourism business. And we have all over 30,000 temples all over the country. On this island, Phuket itself, we have over 30 temples. The one where we are going, Chalong Temple, it is the most respect and the most beautiful temple on the islands.
Here we are preparing to enter this Buddhist temple, most important one in Phuket, and we must remove our hat and our glasses and our shoes as a sign of respect at the Buddhist temple. Let's go inside. We're inside the temple. It's illustrated with pictures of Buddhist parables from their holy books. It has golden statues everywhere, gold leaf and gold wood carvings everywhere. Okay, here we see Buddha in many different positions. Each pose has a different meaning from the life of Buddha, refers to a different story or parable. The reclining Buddha symbolizes the time at which Buddha's life ended, and you see him ending his life serenely smiling, even though this is the end of his life. He died about 2,500 years ago, and that's the beginning of the Buddhist religion. It's about 2,500 years old.
Thanks for watching.
See you next time
on GKS Home DVD.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.